Main card. Welterweight Fight. Jackson Outcast. Tracy Rhea.
Ready?
Not to be with ostrich.
Let's fight.
Different kind of birds. Sexier birds.
And that is
Smells like fish
Outcast. Starts off with a couple punches. These guys have both have a very accomplished stand-up and ground game. Tracy Rhea was talking about how ostrich racing has prepared him for mixed martial arts. Said it's really one of the toughest sports out there. That if you can ride an ostrich for 500 miles,
You're riding an ostrich for 500 more.
then yes, then you'd be the man who rode 1,000 miles on an ostrich.
And then he'll punch someone in the face afterwards.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Come on, drive me. La la la. Yeah.
Down by Outcast. Just kind of shifts his weight. That's a takedown he likes to throw a lot. He likes to just land a lot, and for some reason opponents don't really see it coming. It's just a sudden shift of weight. He's just very good hit movement by Outcast. And blocks the knee that Rhea tries to throw on that shoot.
I was trying to state earlier, much like a real life one, osprey does smell like fish.
And I can't argue that one.
And I did not mention the club either on the main show here. She is from the Blade Gash.
Blade Gash.
Yeah, there's a big like whirly bird dealio on top of the club. You can't miss it.
Amazing. I heard a lot of the dancers wear the little hats with propellers on them too.
Yeah.
It's a
they all have to have an IQ under 48.
Well, as you said, you've been dumb. That's how you like them, Randy.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Jackson Outcast. Oh, another. That same takedown. He's just able to just do a 180. He steps back, turns his hips, and no opponent is able to defend these takedowns. And Outcast really working this so far. And Rhea going from side control now. He's got some heavy hands as well. He's won the Triple Crown of ostrich racing, which is no easy feat, they got to say. And Randy, you and I were talking about that before the show. That is probably one of the toughest things in all of sport. And that's even coming from us who are a little biased when it comes to mixed martial arts. That Triple Crown of ostrich racing. And there's a triangle from Outcast out of nowhere. But the round comes to an end. And fans, we'd like to remind you that all of our fights tonight are 3 5-minute rounds, with our main event, the title fight, 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must-scoring system is in effect, with the round winner getting 10 points, his opponent getting 9 or less. And our judges of any of our fights go to decision tonight: Lavender Sandalbags, Victoria Schwiesenhugger, and Lupus Rivera.
We got Lupus again.
We got Lupus. Well, we have our 3. It's the same judges from the pre-show, but of course we'd like to remind you, in case you didn't join us for the pre-show and decided to order it here on pay-per-view tonight, and then we see some more takedowns from Outcast. And again, just how tough it is to be an ostrich racer and to win the Triple Crown of ostrich.
Must hurt your dick.
Excuse me?
Must hurt your dick. That's what I think.
Well, again, he's won the Brazilian Stakes, the Johannesburg Open, and of course the Daytona 500, which is the toughest of the 3. 5 miles on an ostrich. And there we see, that is Chinook, right?
That's Chinook.
That is Chinook. I wonder if she's a mom, because it is Mother's Day, and like I say,
yeah, Maya 100. I have an announcement. My 104-year-old mother is in the attendance.
You're 140. Well, bless her heart. That is outstanding, Randy.
My mother, Gertrude Rosenlodge, is in the.
Well, 104 years old. Wonderful. 104-year-old Gertrude Rosenlodge in the audience. Is she a huge fan of HCL?
Yeah, I love her. Hey, son.
And that is wonderful. And meanwhile, Tracy Rhea goes working from half guard, trying to move into a better position. And Rhea moves.
I'm trying to find her in the crowd right now.
I'm sorry?
I'm trying to find Mother in the crowd right now.
Oh, we're calling a match, so you can do it in between fights, I think. But that's
I can wait.
Okay. I'm sure she's very proud of you, Randy. I think I saw it on You told me to look for the oxygen tank. That would be how I could help. I could help
Yeah.
fights, of course, but
Yeah, we'll look in between.
look for the neck brace and the oxygen tank. That's what you told me. So meanwhile, Rhea, Outcast able to get back to his feet. That's impressive after being on his back for pretty much the entire round so far, the first 2-3 minutes. And Outcast, throws a couple strikes. Rhea misses the uppercut. Nice exchange there. These guys are really taking their time, slowing down the pace. And good sprawl by Rhea. Protecting the takedown. He goes behind. And Outcast. And we see Outcast now pushing him up against the cage. And Rhea with the double overhooks at this point. And he's working with the single necktie. Goes for the switch kick. Very fast. Very fast.
Feet kick.
That was an excellent switch kick, a Muay Thai technique.
Switch.
A switch kick, yes.
It's a switch kick.
Switch just stands for a split second and through the left kick. But Outcast reacting perfectly. And we're going to see a third round as this round comes to a close.
All right, let's wait for my mom some more. Hold on.
Okay.
Oxygen tank, neck brace.
Neck brace, oxygen tank. Is that? No, that's a guy with a neck brace. No oxygen tank.
Hey, sup, bitch?
Get it over with. He is not as good
Hi,
as you.
hi, Miss Rosenlodge.
Don't bear
Hi.
from the game plan. Are you paying attention to me? Don't
Randy.
bear from the game plan.
Why?
Throwing that
Mother's Day.
Superman punch. We don't need that
I
bullshit.
know. So it's nice to her.
Meanwhile, there we see a hook that Rhea landed early in the round. And another takedown. Rhea maybe took that round, I think, but this is very
I
close.
want 4s and 5s with the punches now, all right? We can't hold back now.
And we're seeing a third round coming up.
That one. Her name is Apache. I like to jump on it or something, you know.
Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to take over your line.
Yeah, you bitch. Fuck you.
Outstanding. Well, round 3, as Outcast goes right in for the underhooks, going for that takedown again. And meanwhile, good sprawl by Rhea. Moves into this guard, but Outcast. And we're going to see if Outcast can steal this round at this point. I think it might be 1-1. It's a very tight fight. Meanwhile, Tracy Rhea, takes the back of Jackson Outcast, rolls through very nicely back into half guard. And moves right to mount, does Outcast. This is bad news for Rhea.
So Outcast thinks that's that's just the blood that's always on him for some reason because he's weird.
He's just got a lot of scars. And it's from his days as a backyard MMA fighter.
Fighting greats like Wicked J and Hardcore Kid.
I just trust you on that one. And meanwhile, Outcast, nice transition. Throws a couple punches from mount after having his back. And he is dominating this round against Tracy Rhea. It might be enough to take the fight. And a big hammer fist. And goes right for the armbar. This is not looking good for Rhea, but Rhea's got that. He's got the chain grip. He's hanging on to it. But pulls on it, has to out. Jackson Outcast wins this and moves to 3-3. And delivers Tracy Rhea.
I think this is his first win, or has he won before?
This is Tracy Rhea's first loss in the HCL. Jackson Outcast improves to 3 wins and 3 losses.
He's won that much?
Yeah, he's defeated DJ Swollen Nipple, and I believe he had a win over. I forget who else he beat.
That's not a real opponent.
Well, he beat somebody else. I forget who else. But what a great fight from both of them, and it became a matter of who had more gas in the tank at the end. Let's go to Drunk Bruce Buffer.
Josh Rosenthal has called
Maxwell Ponderosa
at 3 minutes, 16 seconds.
What?
The third round. Declared the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Boom boom!
Jackson Outcast. By the way, I bet you Rhea's gonna shove his head in the sand, say like an ostrich.
I see that. That's very good. That's very good.
Wait,